Lord, 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 won't you love me? Lord, 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 won't you love me? I want you to help me on my journey. Lord, please, please, Lord, help me. Lord, 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 won't you help me? Lord, Lord, won't you help me? I want you to help me on my way. Help me on my way. Please, 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 Lord, help me. You're my only Lord. Help me. I can't make it without you, Jesus. Help me. Come on and help me on my journey. Help me on my way. Lord, please. Lord, my Lord, Lord, my leaning on your, I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you. Because I need people leaning on you. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you. I can't see the way my way. I keep on trying. Laying in the midnight hour. Laying in the midnight hour. I had to get on my knees. I had to get on my knees. Because I need you, my only Lord. I can't make it without you, Jesus. I want you to help me, Lord. Keep on leaning on you. I'm calling on you. I'm calling on you. Oh, happy day. Well, I'm somebody in Jesus. You can't talk about me no more. But let me tell you why. Now listen, y'all. You see, when I think about my life, when I truly met Jesus, well, you might say, boy, you've been in the church all your whole life. But when I truly met Jesus, my friends start talking about. That's when I smiled and said, hey, you say you know all about me. You better think again. And you say that you know all about my past. But all have seen. See, I've been changed by the blood of the Lamb, and He's made me whole again. Well, I'm somebody in Jesus. Jesus, He washed away my sin. Let me tell you, I'm somebody in Jesus. You can't talk about me no more. But let me tell you why. You can't hurt me no more, because now I've been renewed, church, and my soul has been clean. Let me tell you, I'm somebody in Jesus. Because now I need a gospel preacher to step up to the mic and tell us about the church is full of sanctified souls. Ooh, the lost in this old world of sin. We were liars, cheaters, backstabbers, living in a world of fear. Till the preacher came and showed us the way. Now we are saved by amazing grace. You too can be somebody in Jesus. If you will trust and obey, let me tell you I'm somebody. You can't talk about me no more. Hey, I'm somebody. You can't hurt me no more. No more. I've been redeemed. My soul has been redeemed. Let me tell you I'm somebody in Jesus. Lord, because I've been redeemed. I'm somebody. Yes, I am. I'm somebody. Somebody, y'all. Let me tell you how I became somebody. I heard the word. I believe what I heard. Made up my mind, changed my direction. I repented of all of my sins. I didn't mind letting the world know. I'll confess Jesus, because He is my King. And at that time, y'all, I was ready to go down in the water, y'all. That means when I came up, I was somebody. When I came up, I was somebody. I'm a child of God. I'm a child of King Jesus. I can walk right. I can talk right. I can sing right. He gave me a new song to sing. He gave me a new prayer to pray. Yes, He did. Yeah. need no more. But let me tell you about somebody. It's you need no more. No more. Because so I did renew. Oh, the Lord in my soul. Let me tell you somebody. Jesus. Some help. Somebody. Oh yes, somebody. I've been changed, sanctified in Jesus. Somebody. Oh yes, somebody. When you talk about me, you just don't hurt like I found myself going down. Oh, one thing my Lord was wondering as he hung on Calvary's tree. They cried for Jesus to save himself as he died there for you and for me. But oh, he looked to his Father and Jesus back and on the ground. The future of man was in his hands, and he thought, no, I just can't come down. No, when I can't come down. No. Oh, I'm doing the will of my Father. I can't come down. Can't come down. Oh, I must die. Since to follow. And in death I will rise even higher. Though I'm caught in my mind, fulfilling God's will, I can't come down. No, I can't. Hello, everyone. It is 11:03. And in full disclosure, at 10:20, I fell completely asleep. I mean, totally asleep, sitting up watching a Hallmark movie. But I'm wide awake now. How is everyone doing?
Doing great.
Okay, let's see. Who is this? Wilhelmina?
Wilhelmina, yes.
Okay, hi.
I'm sorry.
You. And I see someone, I know who Sister Sinclair is. There's someone that has a G with a green background.
That's Gary.
Oh, that's Gary?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I thought it was someone that was a Green Bay Packer fan.
No, that's me.
So how have you guys been so far today with this
Great
day of the year?
Nice and restful.
Nice and restful.
Mhm.
What about the weather? How did you like that?
I didn't even know what the weather was. I've been in all day.
Oh, wow.
So you haven't been outside all day?
No, I've been in pajamas all day.
Okay.
Oh,
Must
that's
be nice.
great.
So seldom I get a chance to do that.
Well, today was the day.
Yes,
Yes.
The next time you go outside, it will be a new year.
sure will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sister Wilhelmina, how have you been?
I've been good, busy. I'm back at work at Giant.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is our busiest time. So I was there all day today.
Okay. So which store are you at?
So I'm at Goshen Crossing in Gaithersburg.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm further out. Every time it gets a little further, but it's okay. I'm in the land of Goshen.
You're in the land of Goshen. All right.
Yes.
Okay, that's optimistic. It
Right.
has to be good.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, how long have you been back?
I started back on December 12th. So I've worked every day except for the last 2 Sundays.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's the break I've had. Yeah.
Wow. So should we say congratulations or?
I guess, yes, is
Okay,
what I wants me to do.
okay.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thanks.
Congratulations then. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you've been away for several months, I
For
recall.
13 months.
13 months.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
happy that things worked out for you.
Thank you.
Great, great.
Thanks. Yeah.
Brother Gary,
Yes.
I saw at the building yesterday, I was there for the first time since last week. And I saw some of the handouts for the first month
Yes.
of the lessons. So thank you for getting those out.
Yes. No problem.
Okay, were they all hard copies or did any go out electronically?
Well, people can download it like last year. They can download it from the website.
Okay,
And
okay.
then I'm gonna print a few more for the first month for
Gotcha.
tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they can download it.
I tried to do that today. Where is it? I couldn't find
It's
it.
under
unless-
lessons. Yvette, it's under, I haven't tried it yet. It's under lessons.
Okay, which website? Because I went to the church website.
It's the church website.
Okay, but I didn't see anything that looked like a link.
But I stuff said, okay, let me go up there. Hold on a minute.
Okay. And that's the fun of having everyone on the Zoom tonight, is because we can interact. I know there are people on the Facebook and YouTube, and probably over the church website, but we really can't interact. And I thought tonight it would be fun just for us to interact with each other, talk to each other, even if the cameras are not on. At least we can communicate back and forth. So even for those guys who are over on Facebook and YouTube, just come on over to Zoom with the same link. But keep in mind, what I did for tonight is you don't have to be admitted. Just click the link and you're automatically on. And I think that'll make for a more livelier time.
Okay, say Pam,
Yes.
it's under 20, it says 2023 lesson guide.
Okay, but where are you? I'm at the site. I'm at pg-coc.org. And I don't see anything that says anything about a lesson.
I'm looking at it now on my phone.
Okay, so Gary, when you go to the website, what do you click?
Well, it's okay. I don't know where it says.
Okay, I'm at the website. It says Home PG Church, and it's pg-coc.org. So I've got the picture of the front of the church where it says welcome and PGCOC, but nothing that says anything about a lesson.
I'm gonna have to talk to Terrence, because I'm looking, I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. It just came up. I see it. Okay. Now, I did not see that earlier.
Okay.
Okay, I'm seeing it now. If I scroll down, wait a minute. Okay, if I scroll down now, I see it. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, see, tonight was well worth it.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Well, is that, that's your chair moving behind you. I started to say,
Yeah.
Daniel.
No, he's with the Blacks. He wanted to,
Okay,
go with the Blacks tonight. So he's with them.
okay, great. So
Yeah.
you have some me time.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going right after we finish. I'm going straight to bed.
Oh, am I?
So am I. Because tomorrow morning is coming very soon.
Yes.
Very, very soon. So as we close out 2022, are there some things that are more celebratory than others? Are there some things that you're closing the year out on that gives you a lot of optimism for the upcoming year? Were there some unexpected 2022?
I had quite a few unexpecteds, all related to my health conditions.
Okay.
I guess I'm at that point now where things are going to start to happen. All of the years that I was able to just eat what I wanted to,
Okay.
I'm seeing now the effect that they are having on my body
Okay.
and my system.
Mhm.
I thank everyone for the prayers as I was going through the different conditions with both legs.
Mhm.
I'll follow up next week with a doctor on that.
Yeah.
But that's been quite a surprise. But then I'm thankful that God has brought me through all of it.
Yeah. 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 Caller, welcome. Can you hear us, caller?
Thank you. Yes. Thank
Okay,
you. Thank
great.
you.
It's good to have you on.
Thank you.
Okay. Have you met Wilhelmina?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Have you met Pam Sinclair?
I'm not sure
Okay.
the
All right.
names.
Okay. Well, look, I will allow them to introduce themselves, and you the same. Okay.
Hello, Carla. I'm Wilhelmina. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Wilhelmina. Same here.
And I'm Pam Sinclair. Nice to meet you. I
Hello,
probably
Pam.
have seen you maybe in service and
Mhm.
did not know who you were yet. But I'll make a point to introduce myself tomorrow.
Oh, thank you so much. I look forward to that. Both of you.
Yes.
Great. Great. And Carla, you've met Gary Tatum, right? Or have you?
I don't know the names yet, so I may have.
Okay. You know faces. I'm sure. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. In fact, you guys better not tell anybody. I have 2 New Year's resolutions. Well, at least 2.
And what are they?
Yeah.
One is to put the names and the faces together. Wilhelmina, you're going to laugh when I say this.
Uh-huh.
With the Black Sons.
Oh, okay.
When I see those guys, I'm thinking, okay, so who is who?
So Joshua is the oldest,
Okay.
and Caleb is the middle son, and Matthew is the baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's one of my resolutions.
Okay, great.
Is to walk up to either of the 3 and say, hello there, Josh. Well, hi, Caleb. But right now, I just keep my mouth shut and say, hi, guys. And then the second resolution is similar to that, but it's all girls. You know whose they are?
The Hendersons.
Hendersons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I was thinking yesterday and today, so what will my New Year's resolutions be? And it's for those 2 families
Mhm.
to be able to readily identify the name and the girls at the same time.
Okay, now what about the Middletons?
Well, I write that off to they're still young.
Okay. Because I don't know their names yet.
Mhm.
But that's one of my commitments. I may need to add the Middletons to my family list because they're headed out later in 2023.
Oh,
He announced it several months ago. And who else was headed out? They announced it about a month ago. She's in the
I might have
military.
it in there. Yeah. Oh, Jania's
Oh,
leaving.
Janiyah.
yeah.
Yeah. Janiyah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, 2022, in fact, I talked to one of my nieces. She called this evening from Memphis. And 2022 was a real challenging year for family, personally. This was my niece, Gloria, who lost her son back in what was that, in June, the end of June, and this is the first season of holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and going into New Year's, that she's had to deal with that. And so she called and we talked probably 30-40 minutes tonight. And one of the family traditions that they hold that I still do up here is every year I make hot tamales. And she said, guess what I'm doing today? I'm making hot tamales. I said, but is this the time you make them? No. But she said her son, Walter, normally liked hot tamales. So she decided, just because he was on her mind, she decided to make hot tamales for New Year's. And I said, well, how many are you making? And she got 3 of those big long tubes of the ground beef, those big long tubes. And she was making 3 long tubes of the mixture for tamales, which is going to be equivalent to 10, 15 dozen of those things.
Wow.
But she said it just kind of helped give her a little bit of comfort in her mind on some of the good memories of Walter, because this is the first New Year's going into the next year without him. But she says she's in a much better place now than she was in May, June when this unfolded. Hey, Sister Harris.
Hey, Brother McClure, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Happy New Year, almost.
Happy New Year's, almost. It's good to have you guys on.
Hey, Sister Wilhelmina.
Hey, sis, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing great. How about you?
Doing great, thanks.
Yeah, I'm in my PJs, so I'm not going to be on video.
So as soon as you finish this call, you're gone.
Lights out.
I'm lights out.
Yeah, I was telling everybody, I sat up in the chair watching one of these Hallmark movies, and around 10:20, it was watching me.
Oh, sure.
But I'm wide awake now.
I'm having a cup of tea.
Oh boy. Now, does tea keep you awake, or do you use the non-caffeinated?
Well, it's green tea and lemon and ginger.
Okay.
And honey. So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys saw the email that went out tonight about tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, while I'm thinking, Carla, are you getting the emails now?
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I had fell asleep and I woke up and went back to the email to hit on the link.
Okay, good. Because what I'm doing for tonight is, you notice nobody has to admit you. Just as people log in, they're already on. And I thought that would be easier for everybody to get in. But I was talking to Valerie earlier this week, and tomorrow morning was supposed to have just been a continental breakfast from 9 o'clock until 10. So later in the week, she and I communicated, and I said, well, what do you think about us, instead of doing just a continental breakfast, waiting until after worship and we do a little light, now the operative word is light brunch. And she said, that's a great idea, because that's what I'm thinking also. So we went with this light brunch after worship, but then we stuck with the continental breakfast before worship. And I came up with this brilliant idea. And one of these days I'm going to learn to keep my mouth shut. But I said, well, if we're going to have brunch, you know, you go to these brunch places and they offer you a meat item. So I said, well, how about if I made brisket to go with the light brunch? And
No, you didn't.
yes, I did.
Brisket.
So it's been sort of the best kept secret until tonight. And
Brisket.
I said, well, everybody don't eat beef. So somehow salmon got put in the mix. So
I expected that.
so here we are. And then tonight when I was speaking with or texting Val, she said, oh, by the way, Kim did rice and corn and rolls. And I'm thinking, so we've gone from brunch
To lunch.
so we've gone from continental breakfast to brunch to a full-blown fellowship meal for tonight. So, but I think it'd be a good way to begin the year.
Yes.
So after worship, we'll just kind of hang around and fellowship with each other.
And we're okay with that.
Yeah.
And what did I hear somebody say?
And we're okay with that.
And we're okay with that. Okay. I thought I heard you saying I'll bring potato salad.
Well, if you had told me.
You know what, Brother McClure, you need to stop. Because then you'll have eggs with it. And
look, there's no telling how this thing is going to end up.
Quiche.
So Carla, you see, we are in the mid-Atlantic, but I guess you can see we're sort of southern.
Yes.
Those of us from the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we are. But
well, I was born and raised in the South.
So where were you raised, Carla?
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Yes, sir.
So Sister Harris, you're from down there too?
Well, I'm from Little Rock.
Well, Little Rock. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're neighbors.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, Little Rock. Yeah. Yeah. And Carla, well, I've already told you we're from right across over in West Memphis, Arkansas. Yeah. So do you still have family in Hot Springs?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. Hot Springs, Arkansas. We used to go there on vacation when we lived in Oklahoma and enjoyed just walking the main highway in Hot Springs. And they literally had those hot spring bathrooms. And
yeah, they still do.
Bathhouses.
Bathhouse Row.
Bathhouse Row. And if you bought your own gallon jugs, you could get the water free.
They still do that.
Oh, they do? They haven't started charging for it.
Nope, they haven't started charging for it. You just take your jugs up there and fill them up as many and as much as you want to.
Yeah, I remember that's been our boys were real little, and we go and we have some jugs, only about 3 or 4. Just I guess it was more of a souvenir than anything. But we go and just kind of hang out there for 3 or 4 days. Go to church that morning somewhere in Little Hot Springs, and then find somewhere to eat downtown. And that was always a pleasant time. Okay. Anybody want to just talk? Like I said in the email, I'm not preaching. We're just having family conversation tonight.
Well,
Surprised.
I can say that the time, even though it's been a short period of time since I've been at PG Church of Christ, it has truly been a blessing to me in such a short period of time, and it just kind of makes me almost teary-eyed because I feel like I've come from another state, didn't know anyone at the church, and I feel so embraced by everyone and the love that I have received and the help and the assistance and the prayers. And it's just amazing to me. And I feel like God sent me there. So even though Brother Red was the connection for me, I just feel so embraced by everyone. And I can truly say I have experienced the love of Christ in a special way, especially at a time when I feel like I really need it.
Mhm.
And so it just makes me feel really good to be there. Sometimes Sundays when I get there, and some Sundays I have the boys with me. Sometimes I don't. Having the boys getting up with 4 kids in the house is just amazing to me, and I'm just like trying to get out the house is a struggle sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But and some days I feel so overwhelmed. But when I hit the doors of the church and sit down, it's like a weight has been lifted off of me. So I just want to say I am grateful and thankful. I feel like I'm around true Christians, and I'm thankful for that.
Well, we are glad you're there. And you know, my prayer is that it's serving the purpose of you know, providing you what you need, especially at this time that you need it.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question for Sister Carla. I don't know that I know who you are, and we haven't met, I know. But do you intend to be there in the morning, Sister Carla?
Yes, ma'am, I'll be there.
Okay.
I haven't
Well,
missed a Sunday since I started.
Uh-huh.
so it's like if somebody, I know probably Sister Swindler can probably point you out to me, and we can connect that way. So you know, it's like is that Arkansas connection?
Oh, sure, by all means.
Yeah. So when I hear you say 4 boys, and I'm thinking, my mind is scanning through the congregation, like who's got that many kids outside of the Black family with the 3 boys, you know? So I'm like, who
Well,
is that?
it's 3 boys and a baby girl. I have my first granddaughter, so that's been a blessing. She's only 4 months old.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Okay. So,
I will
Sister Rita, did you go to the ladies event a few weeks ago?
Yes, it was excellent.
No, Sister Harris, did you get to go?
Yeah, I was there.
Carla, what did you
Your voice sounds familiar. Your voice sounds familiar. I wondered if I met you. I met a
Oh,
sister I was talking about. I was getting ready to have a medical procedure, and she just really embraced me. And we talked and exchanged numbers, and she said that she went through the same thing that I'm getting ready to go through. But I have to look up her name and number, and it's in my phone.
okay.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I was supposed to sing, but I didn't get to sing.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I see Brother Omatete. Hi. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Good evening.
Okay. How are you tonight?
Doing well.
Doing well?
Yeah.
Are you normally a late person, or are you normally in bed by this time?
No, I'm a late person.
Oh, okay.
And plus you have the football games on, so the couch potato all day.
Okay, who's playing?
Right now it's Georgia against Ohio State.
So
So
who's winning?
Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Okay. So now, which is this one of the bowl games?
Yes, in the sense that it's the the semifinals of the college football World Series. So whoever wins this goes into the finals, and whoever wins that becomes, I guess, the national champion.
Oh, that's right, because they changed from all of those Rose Bowls, Liberty Bowls, and all of that, didn't they?
Yes.
Okay. So are they playing in nice weather or?
Oh, they're playing this. They're playing in Atlanta in the it used to be the Georgia Mercedes Dome.
Yeah. Okay. So the weather doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Brother Mogi, I saw the printout that you sent for the classes.
Yes.
And I just want to take time to thank you for putting that together every week and making sure that it's going out. What classes are receiving that each week?
I think all the classes, I send it to everyone for all the different classes. I don't know that through high school.
Okay.
So I'd like to send it out.
Okay. But it's greatly appreciated.
Oh, you're welcome. And so I'm going to reach out to all my teachers shortly to give them the 2023 schedule.
Okay. Now, you've already sent it out for this week, right? Is that what I saw?
Yes,
earlier?
for this week and for the 8th. So the
Hey, for the
first
next
2
two
weeks. Yeah.
Sundays. Okay. Is Howard back?
I believe so.
Okay. So you've been doing double duty.
Well, I mean, Malik was there last week, and I believe Malik is going to be there tomorrow as well. So we might have a full complement.
Okay. Did you guys travel at all during the Christmas break?
No. Unfortunately, Christmas wasn't the we came down with a case of food poisoning. So
Oh, no.
so
Okay. Is everybody doing better than that?
everybody's fine. It was bad because my kids didn't check the Christmas presents till like really late that night.
Oh, wow.
They were just a matter of, I think we ordered Panda Express, and then I think either the shrimp or some kind of chicken was bad.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Everybody out.
Wow.
So
Because everybody caught it.
yes.
So what do you do in a case like that when you can almost identify where the situation occurred?
Also, we actually, my wife actually, I think she sent in a report, and they were quick. I think it was Montgomery County. They were quick to call her back to ask questions and all that. So it was actually a quick response. And I think somebody went to that particular Panda Express to look into it. Now I don't know that.
Okay. But there was a quick response.
There was a quick response.
Okay. So Sister Wilhelmina, when you're home like that and all of a sudden, and this happened to me, what are some of the early symptoms that you've gotten food poisoning?
So if it's food poisoning, you will have vomiting and diarrhea because the body is trying to get rid of the toxins out of your system. So usually what we'll do is tell you drink plenty of water. You can take citrate of magnesium. That'll help clean out your system along with the toxins as well.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll be, coming from both ends because the
Okay.
body's trying to get rid of it as quickly as possible. So that's how you really know, okay, this is food poisoning.
Wow.
Yeah.
And should you just let everything eliminate, or should you continue to take in fluids at the same time?
Just stay hydrated because
Okay.
you're not going to want to eat, but at least drink plenty of water to keep yourself hydrated.
Got you. Okay.
Because once you become dehydrated, then you may have to go to the hospital, get IV. And if you're throwing up, you're going to lose electrolytes. So you have to replace the electrolytes. A lot of people don't know, but you can drink coconut water that will replace the electrolytes. usually Powerade or Gatorade is loaded with sodium. So people that have high blood pressure, that'll increase the blood pressure.
Mm.
So as an alternative, you can use coconut water, and that'll help replenish your electrolytes that you have lost.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. So look, everything that you described is absolutely the opposite of what I did.
Okay.
Because I was trying to not take in a lot of fluids
Oh.
to minimize the outgoing of fluids. And my body just basically started working against itself.
Mm-hmm.
And what I think you mentioned this, and the ER doctor mentioned it, is that finally my body started drawing fluid from my own blood.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
And that was just amazing that it was drawing fluid from wherever it could find it to survive.
Yes.
But we just live and learn.
Sister Wilhelmina.
Yes.
Now it's okay, so that's for the diarrhea part, but should you take anything for the vomiting, or you just let everything just take its course?
You let it take its course. If you can't do anything by mouth, then that's when we would administer like rectal suppository. Something will help with the nausea.
Okay.
Or chips of ice, because you want to stay hydrated. So what Brother McClure was mentioning was he was trying not to drink anything. So he was becoming more and more dehydrated. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think I was in the hospital from that Saturday night until that Wednesday. They finally let me go.
Yeah.
Because they kept giving me blood transfusions. And that's where I really got concerned, because I think I ended up getting 3 transfusions.
Oh, my goodness.
But Brother Mogi, I'm glad to hear everybody's up and around.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what was Christmas like for everybody? We were down in Charleston, so we missed everything here.
So y'all enjoyed the weather?
Well, it was cold there too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was extremely cold.
Yeah.
But I heard it was even colder here. So what was this like?
Nice and warm and quiet.
Christmas? It was warm up here?
Oh, no.
It was cold.
Mr. Harris, where did you spend Christmas?
Don't come out very much.
It was cold. It was probably not too much difference.
Okay.
It was so cold.
Like what, 20 something? Wind chill of
In
1?
the teens.
Yeah.
Wind chill in the teens and single digits.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, nice and quiet and warm and watching online and
warm inside.
Warm in the house.
Right. Outside.
Warm inside. Okay.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Warm inside. Now, it seems as if it's going to be pretty nice tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Any New Year's resolutions?
I kind of stopped making resolutions because I didn't want to keep breaking them.
That's one way not to break them.
Be serious.
Yeah, that's one way not to break them. Don't make them.
Yeah, don't make them, but
I say to eat healthier.
Okay.
Because with my blood pressure, when it was going up so high, I know it's related to what I'm eating.
Right.
So I said I have to be very mindful of that, So yeah, definitely going back to eating healthier. I started back exercising and everything, so that has helped a lot.
Okay.
But trying to cut back on the processed foods, because it has so much sodium in it. So that increases
Yeah.
blood pressure. Eating a raw diet, like vegetables, fruits, nuts, plenty of water. Yeah. Yeah. So at least plenty of water.
Plenty of
If
water.
if we can make one change, if everybody would just drink more water, because even your bones need water. Our body is 70% water. So yeah. More
So
water.
water would be the most simplistic change that would give you the greater results sooner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. How
Yes.
much water per day?
So whatever your body weight is, you divide it by 2, and that's how many ounces. So for example, if you weighed 150 pounds, you divide it by 2, you should have 75 ounces of water a day. And most of us don't, we don't drink enough water. So if we
So
could just start with that.
Yeah, 8 ounces is 64.
64.
So
Yeah.
that's not too bad. It's almost like 8 ounces of water an hour.
Right.
Yeah.
Rough.
Okay. But
So I try to think of it
when
that
you
way too.
reduce it down, it doesn't sound as bad.
No.
Right.
Okay. That makes sense. But you're saying take your body weight, divide it by
2, and that's how many ounces of water you should be drinking daily.
Oh wow, I never.
And a lot of people, because they don't drink enough water, like you said earlier, your body will take from other parts to use what it needs. So, for instance, if you are not drinking enough water, your body will actually take from the bile that's in your intestines and take that water out and reabsorb it in the body. And that's why people have constipation. So the body's going to take whatever it needs. Yeah. So even if we drink more water, you'll have more, a better stool, coming out. It won't be as hard, different things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The body has a way of telling you. Your body has a way of telling you.
When people have headaches, it's because they don't have enough water.
Right.
That can be, from dehydration. So the body tells you, we just have to listen to our body.
Okay. So
my skin tells me.
But if it's dry.
I'm going to add that to my commitments for 2023 is to drink more water.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm adding that too.
That's
80 ounces of water.
Okay. Any other commitments or lifestyle changes? And I'll tell you why I'm asking that publicly. Sometimes, Sister Harris, like you're saying, well, I make them, but I stop making them because I don't keep. Sometimes when they are verbalized around other people, at least for me, it helps me become more accountable with keeping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know, like, I'm looking at 7, 8 people, at least on Zoom, that's going to come up and say, so how are you coming with that?
Right.
Mine is I need to go back to getting more rest.
Oh.
I've been going to physical therapy and occupational therapy for the past few weeks. And some of you may know and others may not, but I've got a little touch of Parkinson's in my right hand. And sometimes when I talk to my occupational therapist, it's like, am I sabotaging myself? The staying up late, the getting up early for whatever, and just not really getting any rest. So to kind of quieten things down a little bit, I wear a fingerless glove with a 2-pound weight on the back of it. the back of my glove sometimes. It's just different things that I have to do on
Gotcha.
top of being on medication.
Okay.
So yeah, now that's a good resolution. I'm still working on that.
Okay.
Is
Mhm.
getting rest,
Hmm.
getting proper rest, and just trying to manage things a little bit. So
Okay.
when I
That's
turned
important.
when I turned 65, things started changing, and I'm like,
Mhm.
okay. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. But I can pretty much function, but there are some things that's just not easy to do.
Got you. Okay. 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 Well, at least we know now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
We'll try to encourage you through that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
One of the things that I'm working on, and I said I wanted to be more intentional of it for 2023 is trying to. I have some people in my life. I want to love the unlovable because they're not
Mhm.
lovable, and
Mhm.
I'm trying to make sure I stay in a forgiving state for some very serious things that have happened in my life.
Mhm.
And so um, that's one of my goals that I want to do. And I was sitting here, and before you said it, Brother McClure, I said, well, I'm just not going to say it because, and you said, well, if you say it out loud, you'll be more accountable. So
Right.
that's one of my goals that
Okay.
I'm trying to work on for 2023.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
And I appreciate you sharing that with us because there again, we can encourage you through that.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that's sort of interesting that it leads into the first lesson of the series for 2023 is looking at the growth of Jesus from Luke 2 and how he grows in wisdom and stature and favor with God and favor with man. And one of the things that he has to constantly do is love us
Mhm.
and keep on loving us and love us some more. And I just don't believe we were always very lovable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Some worse than others.
Mhm.
And that's a real challenge. Um, Carla, for me as a preacher, that's a challenge.
Mhm.
And that's just the reality of life is how do we get through that? And we just kind of keep putting it out there for others to hear. And we just support each other through it.
Mhm.
Years and years ago, I don't know if you guys remember me sharing this with you. Remember my baby sister who came up here this summer?
Uh-huh.
Years ago, her husband died. And he wasn't a very nice person to her. And she called me and asked me to do the funeral.
Mhm.
That was hard.
So nobody drove down there, and I didn't want my wife to go. And I've got a nephew over in Northern Virginia. I didn't want him to go. And she said, well, are you going to fly down? I said, no, I don't want to fly. I got in the car by myself
Mhm.
and drove 15 hours
Mm.
Mhm.
because I needed that 15 hours
Mhm.
with just me and God for me to determine when I got there if I even wanted to see him dead.
Mhm.
That's serious.
That was real serious.
Mhm.
I didn't even know if I wanted to see it. letting on do his funeral. But that's why I drove that 15 hours.
Mhm.
It is to say, God, I need your help on this because I didn't know. I really didn't know how to handle it. So, caller, I know what you're saying. At least superficially, I know when you talk about loving the unlovable.
Mhm.
So, we'll be there to encourage you with that in 2023. Anybody else? See, that's why I wanted people on Zoom tonight instead of Facebook and YouTube. I can't communicate. And I'm trying, but there's no way I can access any type of comment or communication with people on those other social media sites. Mainly because I don't know how.
I usually type it in the chat. Type
Type
it in the chat
in the
box.
chat.
Type it in the chat.
Yeah, I usually type in my response in the chat box when I'm on Facebook. So they may be typing something in
Okay.
the
Because
chat.
looking at the Zoom, I don't see it. Oh, you said on Facebook. And
Facebook,
Zoom, see it there.
right.
In the chat. Okay.
I would type in my comments in the chat.
Okay.
Are we
Well,
also on YouTube?
huh?
Are you on YouTube as well tonight?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
You really can't see comments there.
Oh, okay. So the
Only
best,
Facebook, I
the
think.
most probable place is Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, Facebook and Zoom.
Okay, let me see. Can I reopen Facebook? Let's see.
I don't see anything in the chat.
Okay, I don't see anything either. Okay. I was talking to somebody earlier this evening, and we were talking about, the midnight watch. It seems as if it's becoming less and less a thing. Have y'all noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
The going out and even the watch nights at churches and things like that. It seemed like that generation of us doing that is kind of in the past, and the new generation just kind of approach it differently. And there's nothing wrong with that. It served the generation well, but it's a thing that's fading away. What do y'all think?
Still like it, to be honest. I was trying to find a church to go to tonight, so I was so happy that you put this in the link that we would have something at 11, because I was going to go to a church because I love the watch night services and praying in the new year.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I still like doing it.
Yeah. And with me, I love it. That's why I'm up.
Yes.
And my grandkids are here. And actually, Levi wanted to stay up with me. But the problem is they've got to get up so early tomorrow morning.
Yes.
And they had not taken a nap all day. So I said, no, go to bed. So finally, around 10:15, he went to bed. And around 10:20, I went to sleep. So maybe I should have kept him up.
Yeah.
And that way I wouldn't have fallen asleep. I don't know. But it's just something that we've always done.
Yes.
Are there any other, wow, it's almost midnight. Are there any other specific prayer requests as we get ready to go into 2023? Sister Harris, I put you down for, you shared with us about the Parkinson's in your hand and the sleep. And Sister Carla about loving the unlovable.
Mhm.
Anybody else?
Brother McClure, I spoke to Sister Deal a couple of hours ago. I just asked the church to continue to keep the Deal family in prayer because she's really working hard to keep some normalcy
Mhm.
in the home with, dealing with Brother Deal
Okay,
in his with his dementia.
got you. Okay,
Mhm.
And
okay,
each day may bring a different something,
right. Okay,
and throw her for a curve, but she's still trying to, she's got some help at night.
right.
But she's still trying to maintain some kind of normalcy.
Mhm.
But you can imagine what that's like because she has to take him everywhere she goes.
Exactly. In fact, I'm glad you mentioned the deals because another thing that has weighed heavy on me, especially during 2022,
Mhm.
is because things were happening with my own personal family and all of that,
Mhm.
I kind of took a step back from doing the hands-on with the sick and the shut-in and the elderly members.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And it just felt completely awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, totally awkward. And one of the things, and I'm glad you mentioned the deal, because one of the commitments that I've made for 2023 as well is to go back to what I was comfortable with.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, if I still encourage and I still send information to our leadership, but I'm just not that preacher that don't do that contact myself. I didn't feel right.
Mhm.
And I don't know if that makes sense or not. So y'all pray for me about that.
Okay.
But that's just a component of ministry that I've always done, but over the past year or so, I didn't do it.
Mhm.
And it didn't set right with me. That's all I can tell you.
I understand.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
okay.
Well, anybody else? Okay. Brother Gary, are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm
Wake up,
just-
wake up.
no, I think one of the things I need to drink more water because I've had a headache all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dehydrated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Well,
Get some
look,
rest.
get some rest, drink
Yes.
water. Let's pray together, and by the time we end this prayer, we will be into the first day of the week. Father, we just thank you for the way you've watched over us in 2022. First and foremost, you gave us life. You gave us redemption. And Father, even with life and redemption, you continually showed patience toward us. And we're just so thankful. As we now enter into a new year of opportunity, we understand the responsibility we have to pray for ourselves.
Mhm.
But Father, we also pray for one another. I pray for Sister Harris and her
Mhm.
medical conditions, that you'll continue to bless her throughout the year.
Yes.
Pray for Sister Carla that her spirit and her
Mhm.
determination to continue to love the unlovable will
Mhm.
continue to grow. I pray, Father, that you'll watch over the Omatete family as they move into this new year. I pray for Sister Sinclair that
Mhm.
you'll watch over her and just bless her health in this new year. Father, we pray for Sister Wilhelmina that as she's back in her familiarity of work, that you'll cover her with your spirit and that you'll go before her and that you'll protect her and that you'll watch over Daniel and just keep them safe throughout this year. Father, I pray that as a church family with Brother Tatum and
Mhm.
his family, that you'll just bless him through the year. And we just thank you for the dedication that he's shown consistently in his service to you and his love for his family. And I pray even for myself that you will watch over me, you'll watch over my family as we day by day and week by week dedicate ourselves to the ministry and to the encouragement of others. And I just pray for the congregation as a whole. I pray for the Deals. I pray for Brother Stewart. And Brother, I pray for all of our sick members, that Sister Mombella, everybody, Sister Brother Kim Mosley's father, and just all of our elderly members whose
Mhm.
health is failing, and yet their love for you is not wavering. Bless us, Father, as we are dedicating ourselves in this new year to you. And yet we ask you in advance to forgive us in those areas that we will fall short in, but we know that your grace will continue to cover us. We love you. We love each other. And we just thank you for allowing us to move into this new year. Through Christ, I pray. Welcome to 2023.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, everybody.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Love you guys, and
Love you all.
See you in the
Love you
morning.
all.
Look, I look forward to seeing you a little bit later today.
All right.
All righty.
All right.
Okay.
God bless everybody.
Bye-bye.
Night.
We'll
God
be there.
bless. Have a good night.
Okay.
Have
good
a great
night.
night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.